Welcome back, fellow grand strategists. My name is DanIsStoned, and I'm delighted for you to be able to join me today for another episode of Imperator Rome, playing as the Republic of Massilia, but in a tall playstyle. So in the last episode, we actually managed to conquer Emporion and his allies, and kind of got our client state a lot bigger now. So Narbonessus, as you can see, has become quite considerably fat, which is good. The bigger it is, the more money it pays us, and so forth. So that's pretty cool. I think what we need to do now is pretty much try and administer all this, administer what we've kept, basically Emporion here. We kept this little city here. I do want to do a few things to it. We do need another trade route, so I would need to entice business investments due to the fact that we basically have no food here, and we need to import some food desperately to feed the people. So as soon as I get this 76 political influence, we're not too far off it, I will spend it and use it to actually get another trade route. In the meantime, we will actually look for some new targets. I'm very tempted to go for Etruria because they have some allies here. I think they're allied with Ilvatia and Tyrannia here, which will bring all these in, which will be quite useful. Definitely thinking about that, or I'll just probably declare war on Alps Cotier, one of our former vassals who I set free, because we have a permanent claim on these guys. So anyway, let's get the game rolling. I do have a trade route that I have not filled out yet, and I think we need to do that. I have enough food, so I don't really need that. I'm very tempted to go for the... So either a surplus of stone or a surplus of wine. Stone for the building cost reduction, and wine for the, I think it does the unit maintenance. I think it's minus 5% if we have a surplus. I'll just double check that. Yes, it's minus 5% if we have a surplus, and for stone, it's, minus 10% build cost. So I'm going to go for the stone actually here, because money were okay. We like make 11.32 per month. So I could do get some extra kind of build reduction cost, so that'll be nice. Let's go for that. So now the buildings will cost significantly less. I've got no more building slots over here, which is unfortunate, but hey, it will actually get more as long as this grows. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more slaves through wars and so forth. So now let's get the things going. We have a disloyal character. We have two disloyal characters, and one is the leader of the religious faction. But he has basically no seats, which is interesting. But hey, that doesn't really matter because he's not very influent whatsoever. I should probably give a holding to one of these guys. Can I give a holding to anybody? I can't give a holding to any of these guys. Can I give a holding to you? Oh, I can give one to you. I'm going to give you a holding in Massilia. Or does he already have one? Who has a holding? Does he have a holding already? No, he doesn't have a holding, but I am going to give him one, and I want to give it to the mercantile faction because I want them to have the most influence always. The mercantile faction is brilliant. The more trade routes we get, basically the more money we make. So let's grant him a holding here. Off you go. There we go, that's fine. We should make a little bit more money now if we get him a holding. Anyway, let's keep it rolling. I nearly have enough political influence to actually kind of get another trade route in there. Not too long now, maybe 3 or 4 months, we should be fine. What are our vassals? Well, our vassals, I call them vassals, but the client states. I'm just going to stick with, if I say vassals, I mean client states. I just kind of don't get mixed up in the terminology, but I just kind of got a habit of saying vassals, I don't know why. They pay 2.36 to us each month, which ain't bad. Who's this? Who died eating a rotten herring? Oh my god, you stupid bastard. Aristarchos Nikagorid, sorry, actually died eating a bad herring. Who were you? Were you the leader of the military faction? I think you might have been. That is not cool, which means now the populists are getting there. I don't want the populists in power. Go to hell. Who should I probably give some power to here? Maybe I probably should endorse really not the military faction, but maybe the civic faction here. They do get 0.50 each month due to the Institute Wealth Levy and the charisma of Leonatos Kulchi, who is the leader. I'll probably do that there. That gets rid of some of their seats. I do lose stability for that, but I'm not really bothered because I don't want the populist faction coming into power. However, they still are. I probably should... What should I do with this guy? Maybe smear reputation? So smear his reputation. I get a bit of tyranny for it, but... yeah, he's still getting there. Why? Who supports... ah, there we go. Now it's gone. Thank God. So it's actually the military faction that's gone there now. I actually managed to get rid of his popularity, thank God for that. Don't want populists. I hate populists. Populists are cancer in this game. They just need to all die. Anyway, what next? I nearly have it. Do I have enough now? I do. So I'm going to definitely entice business investments here. Try and get another trade route going so I can feed the people. Because we definitely need to feed the people. And we just need to think about who we're going to go to war against. Now, I have no casus belli there. I probably shouldn't go to war just yet because I have no manpower and I have no army, of course, because my army got smashed. I think it just got completely smashed in the last war. And however, it did have pretty good effect because now basically these guys are loyal to me because they are... Oh no, God, they're no longer loyal. What? Power relative to Overlord minus 1400. What? Did that all of a sudden just like all go up because I just got one unit? That doesn't make no sense because I remember that when we got our armies destroyed, they were like all loyal. It might have been a bug, I don't know. I'm going to increase my unit size here and we'll see if it actually affects anything. That is really strange. Anyway, we have another martial advances, which is nice, which means I can buy some more tech. So I'm going to go and get them all each time as they come, which is a great way. Well, kind of the great thing about playing tall is that you can eat through tech like crazy. Hostile attrition there, that's cool, and cohort recruits bleed plus 20%. It's like, since you only have a few kind of places and there's only you don't have that many pops, you can just basically concentrate them all into citizen and get that research efficiency up, and it's just so good. It's like crazy. I mean, you just eat through the tech. I mean, what level am I now? Level 6 in pretty much nearly all of them. Apart from the religious advances, which will be pretty soon. Anyway, still need to get more political influence. I nearly have enough military experience. I am going to get these guys on drill. I need to put a good general, though. Maybe this guy, but he's not very loyal, and he's the best guy. It's a shame. It's a shame. I could put this dude here, but he's got tactically inflexible, which is not cool. And I don't really have any brilliant leaders. I should have probably brought some in, to be honest. And he is not Hellenic. Are you not Hellenic? Force conversion. Oh, he has to be like loyalty above 60. I could force convert the dude. I could like kind of bribe him a little bit. Have I got a lot of corruption? I have a bit of corruption, a bit too much. I don't like corruption too much, so I'm not going to bribe the dude. I'll just put somebody else in instead. Maybe Koinos here. Here we go. Disciplined. He's not too bad. Got that extra bit of discipline here, which will always help. So I'll put that guy on. There we go. And put these on drill as well. Just get them going. Does that reduce it now? Yeah, now it does reduce it a little bit. I got another unit of heavy cav, which reduced it a little bit. Did it reduce this one? Yeah, slightly. So it's no longer 1400, but 680. Yeah, it's got to be that. I think it was a bug, since I had no units, and that must have been why. At least I'll kind of try and get an army going a bit more, and then hopefully that will get their loyalty up for my client states. I have a new omen, so what I'm going to go for here, I could go for global food modifier, which would work. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for that, actually. The global food modifier is going to be pretty damn useful. I don't need anything else, really. I don't need research points. I have enough of that. I don't need national tax. I have enough of that. I mean, national manpower recovery speed could be nice, but then again, I don't recover that much anyway, so it's not really going to be that useful. So I think global food modifier is going to be the actual best bet for the moment. So we'll go for that. That's fine. Definitely have some of that. There we go. And that should solve our food problem here, maybe. There we go. That solves the food problem. So we make a bit of food there instead of losing it. In Massilia, we should be quite nice there as well. Yeah, we gain 10 per month there, so that's pretty neat. I can probably, when this trade route is done here, on the 26th of February 503, I will get another trade route going for some more food. That'll be fine. Get some more units there. How many am I making? We'll see after. I'll probably get another cohort or two. Anyway, in need of assistance, the representative of the military faction, Lysandros Amnitid, has taken it upon himself to call in a favour. It would cause some embarrassment if we were to decline this favour. So I owe them 2 favours. The military party lead against popularity and prominence. Yeah, I do want that. That is cool because it gives them more kind of clout in the Senate. And I don't like the populists, so we definitely want to do it that way. Is this guy... I would like this guy to die. It would be nice if he could die. Or could I imprison him? I could. I could. I lose a bit of popularity, but it might be worth it. And people want to get rid of this guy. You know what? I'm going to give this a go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to give this a go. Let's see what happens if I imprison the dude. Okay. Now who... So he's behind bars, so who is in his stead? Oh god. Wow, an even better guy. Jesus, that was the wrong thing to do. He's got 10 charisma, so I need to get rid of this guy. What if I just set the guy free? I'm just going to set him free, man. That was just a test. Where's my characters? I don't want that guy. Jesus Christ. Where is that populist? You, I will release you. Release you from your jail. And hopefully that means he'll be back in as leader. No, he's not. Okay, that's not cool. That was a total wrong thing to do. And he's 16, this guy, so he's obviously not going to die anytime soon. What if I imprison him? I mean, I'm going to be a tyrant, aren't I? I've got a feeling this is going to be what it's like. I'm going to try and imprison that dude. Yeah, he's not as good. That's fine. He can stay there like that. The other one's going to stay in jail. I don't want to have that guy. He's too good. Do I have enough stability? I do have enough stability. So I'm going to endorse the civic faction. How much would it cost? 4 stability and 1.6 tyranny. Oh yeah, there we go. Boom. That's enough for the moment. I've already have way more tyranny than I actually want. So the loyalty of my generals goes down. Yeah, that's not cool. I'm going to have to kind of be calm on that now. Am I building any more units? No, I'm not, but I could do with joining another light cav. So we'll recruit to army, we'll get another light cav here. And try and increase the size of our army here and get things a little bit better. Okay, relative power to the overlord. Okay, so we need to increase the size of our men to get their the size of our army to get this, get the client state's loyalty up. Civic advances, we need another researcher, put the best man for the job. You're pretty good, your family's scorned though. But I don't think they will be once I put you in. Yeah, let's put you in here. So that's his loyalty goes up. Now hopefully he will no longer be scorned. Or his family won't be scorned anymore anyway. What are they called? Leontid? Nah, they're still pretty scorned. The Dedukos. Let's replace the Dedukos. Where are you? Dedukos. Here you go. Yeah, I want a Leontid, yeah, but I've not got anyone any decent to replace him. And the other guy is pretty beast as well. The Governor of Telekinesis. I could replace the Governor of Telekinesis with the Leontid. However, he has local fort defense, which is bad. And he's a populist, which I don't really want to do. No. Oh well. Don't matter. We'll leave it like that. I'll figure something out later. It's not really critical at the moment to actually make the family not scorned, so it's fine for the moment. Let's increase the size. Oh, I can't. I need more manpower. Obviously, so I cannot increase the size. What is our military XP like? 0.48? Yeah, because we don't have much. It's normal, we had no army, so that is why. Oh, religious factors, that's cool. So we get more manpower, and the Navy morale recovery can go up as well. Oh, global food modifier, I want that. I want that now. Bread stamp. Go for that. I'll go for more. Ruler popularity gain, and expanded naval hierarchy. Boom. Let's get everything. It's like eat through the tech, it's just damn right crazy. Do I have another trade route here? Yes, I do, and let's import some grain. And I'm going to get it from our miller. There we go, and that gives a little bit more food as well. Now, who am I going to send to the Olympics? I could get rid of this guy, or that guy. I'm going to send the brother of the researcher, Sembrennus. Keep my friends close, but my enemies closer. And my enemies are the populist, and we do need to get rid of them. Okay, so that's done. Now. Disloyal captures. Who disloyal? Yeah, you're disloyal, but that's not a problem. I'm not really bothered about you. I could get some claims going here. You're allied with Sutronia. Yeah, you've got 2 allies here. I could take these guys out. But then again, I need to get my... Yeah, I need to get these guys back on my side. I do make a bit of money, so I could actually increase the size of my armies considerably here. I'm very tempted to do so. But again, the same problem is that we have low manpower, and I need more manpower. I really do. Here, everything's fine. Do I have any migrating pops? I have a few. Not too many, but enough. Elections are being held soon, so it's going to be the military faction that's going to get into power. Which is good, as long as it's not the populist. That is all fine. There we go. So now it gives us morale of armies, morale of navies, which is okay. Now who gets in there next? So the mercantile faction gets back in. So that's cool. That is definitely fine. My stability is a bit low, of course, because the ruler we had the elections, so it's gone down. It's normal. I think you lose stability every time there's like a ruler change, so that's normal. I should probably get a claim going here. Yeah, I'm going to get a nice juicy claim going, I think. Off on Etruria, we might as well. It's like It's never too late to get claims, so we'll get some claims on Liguria here. It costs me political influence, but I'm not really bothered about that for the moment. Might as well get some claims. We need claims to go to war and so forth. However, I probably should go for some more business investments here. The next one I'm going to get is definitely entice more business investments and try and get that extra wine to reduce the cost of our armies, which would be nice. What are our pops doing? Are they assimilating and converting? They are. They are. Could probably actually change it to change the policy to convert, so I can get the religious unity up to 100%, which gives us more omen power. That is an option. Anyway, I forgot to take pause off, so that is actually my bad. Olympus concluded. Who won? It wasn't us. It was like Lydos Ladid. I don't know who he's from. Where's he from? Massilia. Okay. Well, anyway, we're getting a bit of popularity for actually participating in it, so it's not all that bad. Do I increase more men, or do I wait to get some more manpower? Oh, and we have a new ruler. What the hell? What happened? Oh, he died. Oh, the guy died, so then it went straight away to the next guy. That's interesting. Okay, well that's good. At least we get the mercantile faction back, which increases our commerce value, I think. National commerce income by plus 10% and more diplomatic reputation, which is cool. However, we need to replace the thermostate. And I need to put somebody who's good and not a populist. Maybe you. And you are the mercantile faction as well, which would be pretty cool. Or do I put somebody else in one of the other factions? Because, let's just have a look here. If we go down here, we have 0.92 for the mercantile faction. Yeah, no, I'm going to put someone from the mercantile faction. I need to get them, they need to have more support than the populist. So let's probably put the Pytid in here. Oh no, he's not loyal at all. No way. Amantid. Yeah, let's put Epoculos Amantid here. He seems to be okay for the job. So we'll do that. I have a couple of disloyal families, but yeah, I don't think it's much of an issue really in republics, disloyal families. It's not really that much of a problem. Now, do I go to war against these guys after? I think it's either going to be these guys or Liguria, or Etruria, sorry. I don't know which one. We'll figure that out as it comes along. Their relative power is way more than mine. It's, yeah, minus 200. We need more troops. Anyway, let's have a look at these guys. How much do they pay me? They pay me 237 in tributes, which ain't bad. We have another tradition, which is great. I can go for light infantry offense, which we want to go because we can get the victor's spoils after that, which gives us enslavement efficiency plus 20%, and we can also raid people, which means bring more pops to our cities, which is nice, which we definitely want to do. I do want to fill up Massilia and make it kind of nice and full of pops, giving us loads of money and tech. So go for the Peltas here. It's pretty much of a useless kind of military tradition for us, really, because I have no light troops, so that's not really going to be kind of beneficial to us. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Our stability is low, but rising slightly. I need 40, but I can't. So I'm not going to waste that. I'm not going to waste my political influence on that, to be fair. I'm just going to keep it. Here's all good. What are these guys doing? Are they actually religiously converting stuff? What's happening here? Oh, another ruler, so it's changed again. Oh god, so my stability is going down the... my stability is getting destroyed. Okay, so he died. Senatorial resistance. So her Massianax Pytid has proven to be a contentious candidate as Archon. Previously an outspoken critic of the government, he has spoken with contempt during the meetings of the Senate. All were surprised, therefore, when he was elected to rule Massilia, casting aside any notions of propriety and class. Okay, so they're less likely to support my law change. That's fine. I'm not going to choose the second one because it would basically mean that I lose even more stability. Now, on the bright side is our stability rises a little bit higher now since it's so low. But that's not cool. This is kind of making a real unstable realm here. And I don't want that. Definitely don't want that. And he falls ill. Don't tell me he gains an infection. Okay, that is not cool. A voice behind bars. It would seem that Imperator Magnus, despite his incarceration, has managed to spread some particularly vile rumours about the proclivities of her Massianax Pytid. Make it disappear, or lose popularity. Who are you imprisoned by? Why are you imprisoned? Do I want to set you free? Probably not. Do I need any more tyranny? No, I don't. However, it does give me assimilation speed and slave output, so hell yeah, let's get that a little bit extra tyranny. However, does tyranny increase the populace support? No, negative stability does. Electoral model, yeah, but that's normal. Yeah, it's just a negative stability, so I need to get that up. Damn the populist. I hate populist. Everyone should just kill populist. We have a lot of money, but nothing really to spend it on here. So let's increase the size of our army here. Get some more heavy cav. Can't get another thing because I need more manpower, and it just goes up so slowly here. I need to be able to raid. We need to be able to raid enemy ports and just like kind of fill up cities with slaves, and then I can have more people and then more manpower and everything. So that is pretty much the next objective. These guys pretty much hate me still. So yeah, I'm pretty stuck here. We can't really do too much, to be honest. Oh, what? They have a level in tech advances. Wow. These guys have none, though. Yeah, I mean, even our small army will probably be able to take care of their armies put together, just due to the fact that we have way more tech than these guys. When do we get to the next level? June 508, so 4 years. Yeah, we're going to have to wait 4 years to go up to a next tech level, which is pretty crazy. Trade winds. This is a really good event. The fickle seas can bring or ruin prosperity to many locales, and the city of Emporion appears to be reaping the rewards of a particularly good trading season this year. So I can either get commerce, I can either get pop growth and migration attraction, or commerce value. I'm very tempted to get pop growth and migration attraction. Do I want that? Or do I want the trade commerce value plus 50%? Let's go for the... Yeah, let's go for commerce value. It gives us a bit more money. Why not? I think the actual increase on the migration attraction and pop growth is just too small. I don't think it would be anything really major, to be honest. So best to leave it like that. What's going on in the world? Let's have a check what's in the world here. I have no idea what's going on. So in England, everything is pretty rare. Sea's the same, just a couple of like kind of local powers trying to vie for supremacy. Scandinavia, Northern Germany, Denmark and everything, it's all pretty much the same as it started. No really major migratory tribe like kind of emerging. In Gaul it's all very split as per usual. In Hispania as well, Carthage has not set that much kind of forward onto the Iberian peninsula really. I would have thought they would have gone a bit further forward. Rome recovered from the early setback against Etruria nicely. What else is going on? Macedon, yeah, they're pretty much stable. The Phrygia is stable. Egypt have, they've ate Kush, and the Seleucid Empire has pretty much stayed stable for the moment. I mean, I know it's only early games, early years, about 55 years have been played, but yeah, interesting. Anyway, legal challenge. The law was a tiresome invention, brandishing papers and surrounded by lackeys. Titovius Mandonus curiously informed us that a plot of land owned by her Messianax Pited was in fact owned by a branch of the family in Medonian. So what? He loses the holding, and I grant it to this guy. Or he gains gold, and I lose gold. I'm going to lose gold. I'm not going to give up my holding. He can go to hell. Definitely. Oh, it's a lot more even now. Yeah, the Senate's a lot more even, so much less of a major domination of the mercantile faction, which is interesting. I can get another unit here, which I am going to do. We'll recruit to the army, and we'll go for another heavy infantry. Heavy infantry is the way. We need more men to increase these guys' loyalty. And obviously it's not working at the moment because, wow, they have big armies. I mean, this guy has 21 cohorts. Now, are they actually... Let's go back to checking if they're actually converting and assimilating stuff. Yeah, they've changed the policy again. Here they are, though. So he's got the right policy down here. Thank God. Yeah, it's still taking a while, though, to actually change everything. What about this guy, this client state? Now, I've still got the wrong stuff. Damn you! Because I want to integrate them later, and the whole purpose of me having these big client states is for them to do the job for me, so then they can actually convert and assimilate everything, and I will then integrate everything in one big go and form a nice big empire. Anyway, I'm no longer importing iron. Now, that's not cool. I do need that iron. And nobody wants to import. No one wants to give it me anymore. Do I have iron? Well, I have one, but I don't have the surplus, so I'm definitely have to go and conquer this here. I think there's iron over here. There is. We're going to have to go for that. I need the iron. We need to bring that iron in, so we'll definitely do that. Anyway, calling in favours. Leonatos Kulchi has approached her Messianax Pited in private, reminding him of past favours done for us by the Civic faction. We knew this day might come, and it would appear that Leonatos is quite insistent that we pay the debt owed to him. This seems only fair, send platitudes, or we promise nothing. So it seems only fair, and I remove a, a favour, and they gain influence. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we'll do that, definitely. More influence for the civic faction is fine by me, then it outweighs the populist faction. We are going to smear your reputation, mate. Yeah, I'm going to smear your reputation, get your popularity down. Definitely. Definitely. I have another trade route now available, so I can import something else. Maybe the wine then. We'll get the wine instead. From Alps Maritime, from my own client state. Now that reduces the army maintenance cost, which is pretty cool. So we should make a bit more money, which means we should be able to like kind of get a bigger army, to be fair. I can't drill navies, can I? No, I can't drill navies. Do they have XP bar navies? They do have XP bars. That's very interesting. However, I do need to put the I do need to put the right type of ship in. So what I'm going to go for here is, in the first line, I'll go for the Octiers that we have. And then the second line, I will put the Trireme. And then the third line, will go with the Liburnian. Yep, that's it. So the heavy ships will engage the first light ships and hopefully crush them. Then it'll be the secondary cohort of ships, the Triremes, which engage the rest, and we'll use these as flanking. I think they have more manoeuvre. Yeah, they have more manoeuvre, so Liburnians can actually hit like more units from each row. Well, more units from the flanks, really. So they can hit 4 units. One Liburnian can hit 4 units. So that's that done. Let's keep the game rolling here. Yeah, we're pretty much stuck here, really, until I can really increase my army and therefore increase the loyalty of my subjects. And that is due to the fact that they have more relative power than me. Maybe if I send these guys a gift, send them a gift here, get some of that up. Yeah, it's not really enough. And even these guys, I think they're maxed out, look. And even maxed out, they have more relative power to me. But that's fine, that's fine. I just need to make a big army. And it will all be better once we get the ability to raid for slaves. I'm very tempted to also take the stuff in Gymnasia down here. Wow, there's quite a few actually. I'd never noticed there was that many kind of land over in this place. What culture are you? Religion, you are... Okay, Canaanite. What culture are you? You are Carthaginian. What do you produce? Salt, hemp, glass. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, precious metals, fish. What type of terrain do we have here? Oh, we have some farmland as well. It would be nice to have a bit of land over here as well. Definitely. It would be nice to have like kind of a few Massilian colonies placed all over the place, surrounded by client states. It would be pretty cool. Anyway, the economy, let's just check all that's right. Yep, everything's cool there. Religion, the global food modifier is cool. Tech-wise, we will nearly go to level 7 in oratory advances, which is nice. Do I have a better guy than this? Yes, I do. I do, and I'm going to put this guy, he's a lot better. Now we have a claim on Liguria over here, so I can go to war against Etruria, who have a few allies here. That could be useful. Only level tech 1, which is interesting. Very interesting indeed. Now let's check again what we get then at the next level of oratory advances. So we can get defending liberty, aggressive expansion, impact minus 5%, steganography minus plus 15% diplomatic range, and mandate local governance, which gets aggressive expansion down by 0.02 extra per month. Oh, that's interesting. Very nice indeed. I have some more manpower, which means more soldiers. Going to go for some more cav here. Boom. I think 3 cavs on the side, and then I'll probably get 3 extra heavy cav and an extra 3 heavy infantry. What is our army weight? Well, not the army weight, sorry. The supply limit of the territory is 80. Our current army weight is 12. Yeah, we're way off. We're fine. We're more than fine. 77 each month. One more pop, I can get another building, and I think I'll probably get an aqueduct, to be honest, to be able to get some more pops. Because we can only get to 55, and it's every 10 buildings, so I'll only be able to unlock 1 more building slot, unless I spend to kind of promote infrastructure spending. Oratory advances, we've finally got them, so that's cool. Same, it costs absolutely peanuts, so aggressive expansion impact, diplomatic range, and aggressive expansion change, all that is nice. Our stability is rising slightly, it's still nothing brilliant. I could do with that going up actually. But I don't want to waste my political influence to sacrifice to a pig. Or kind of kill a pig to get my stability up, it's a bit of a waste. I'm just going to leave it like that for the time being. Here we have a bit of food, it's okay. We just have pops, I don't know why it's not increasing that much, to be honest. Yeah, local food modifier plus 10%. I probably should import something else really at some point, but hey, for the moment it's fine. I mean, we'll keep that. That is cool. If it gets any trickier, I could always kind of create another trade route, I suppose. Who is still disloyal? The same guy is disloyal. In the Senate, it's pretty evened itself out here, which is cool. I get omen power, don't I, with the religious faction? That's nice. How much money do we make? Oh, 8 gold, 8.02. That's all right. Drapes Doratus died of a heart attack. Who are you? He was a researcher, and he was a religious researcher, and he was the beast of a religious researcher. Do I need to put a Magnus here? I probably do. I don't have any really brilliant people. So I'm going to put you instead. You should be quite happy. However, your family is now scorned, my dear friend, and the Magenus family is scorned. The General of the First Stratos. Who is that? It's this guy. I probably should change that. Probably should put somebody else. Maybe someone who's scorned. Now, they're all populist, other people who are scorned. That's a bit of a pain. Oh well, we'll leave that like that. Let's just quickly check our officers, see who's loyal and who's not. Oh, you're so not loyal, my friend. Wow. The Colchi family. Yeah, the Colchi family is pretty much really pissed. You've got a researcher, and Pitanis. Maybe get rid of one of the Mandonuses and a researcher and put a Colchi instead. Let's just have a check. Mandonus. Yeah, but you're cool. You're good, though. But you are, yeah, no, I'll probably need to get rid of you, mate. Yeah, you probably need to go. Oh, but no, he's the best man. God. Let's look in the officers in government. What's the Pited? Pitanis, that's it. Pitanis, let's change. Put somebody else instead. For aggressive expansion reduction. Colchi would be nice, but they're just awful. And you're a populist, that's not going to happen. Let's put this Nicogorian in. He's the military faction. It'll just get a bit more influence for the military faction. So there's nothing really I can do there, to be honest. So, oh well, doesn't matter. We'll just continue. I can get another unit now. Thank God for that. Let's increase... am I recruiting something there? I don't think I am. I can't remember if I clicked. No, I didn't. So go for another heavy cav. There we go. That's all fine. And I can probably go for... Entice business investments, which is very tempting again. So is infrastructure spending, though. Now, we'll go for entice business investments here. Yep, we'll get another trade route going. The more trade routes, the better. It's like the more money and the more food we make and so forth. So that's all pretty cool. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here, guys. It's been a pretty uneventful episode, really. I'm just trying to get these guys back on my side by increasing the size of my army. Hopefully I can get a big, nice, decent size up to get my client state's loyalty back on track so they can help me in wars. As per usual, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. And as per usual, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It means a lot. I really can't stress how much it means to me. And yeah, I will see you guys next time for another episode of Imperator Rome. Later, people.